Hey YouTube, Wagwan, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to change the CV axle on this one. The customer complained that they got into an accident. They went to the body shop and the car come back. So the car come back and they're shaking when they press the gas. So once you press the gas and you let it go, the shaking, you press the gas and it starts to shake, and when you let it go it stops shaking. It's a CV joint that's bent. I don't know if I can show you on camera. You can see it's humping. So you can see the CV axle go up and down. I don't know if it's showing on camera, but the one that's bent is this side right here, and you can see it's such a horrible job from the body shop. Look at this, but didn't come here for that. Come here for the CV axle. Let's take this out. It's gonna be 19mm. So first thing first, 19mm or your lug tool, whichever you have. Even look at this tire right here. This tire all chewed up. So I'm gonna tell the customer that they're gonna need a tire. I guess it happened from the accident and the fender bent in on the tire. That's what they want to look like. You can see where they sprayed the strut, and it's just a horrible job. You can see an overspray all over the car. Just a horrible job, guys. So what I'm gonna do now is just pull this right here, because we're gonna need to pull this out. So just hold it, pull it with your 2 finger, just like that. And we need to loosen this 10mm right here. This already disconnect something right here. This right here is supposed to hold this. But like it disconnect already. And 10mm for right there. Gotta get something smaller for that. But this 10mm, guys, is just that the gun doesn't fit right there. So I just need to get a ratchet handle. So there you go. Take that out. Alright, so we get that free. So the reason why I make it free, so I don't want anything to pull on it. We're gonna need to take out these right here. 1, 2. So guys, the next thing we're gonna do is take this off right here. You can see somebody been in there already. Look at that. So what it's gonna be 1.25 inches. That's the size right there. Just like that. And also you can get a rubber mallet. Alright, so you might, if on older cars, you might need to spray WD-40 on it. But this one is sort of a new car in an accident, so there you go. And now we gotta get our 18mm to take this off. And it looked like somebody been here because they set the bolts the wrong way from the factory. This part should be over here. So we have our 18mm. So what we're gonna do, since we take this off, we're just gonna screw it in, leave it like right there, screw this in. So we're gonna knock this, but we want to protect the threading, so that's why we're gonna keep that like that. Alright, so now we have so you see those grooves on that. We gotta do the same thing for this one down here, but we gotta move these out the way so we don't damage those. Alright guys, so we have the screw out, so now we can tap it in some more while pushing on this, because when you rock this you will have like a weight for it to move. So we just want to push it back and forth, and it will, while pulling on the screw, and it will come out. Same thing for the lower one. Also lift it up a little bit. Have this out as well. Now separate that, and also knock that through. So you see, that's why I loosen it a little bit, because as you can see, nothing really straining. It's not straining on the cable itself. And also you can just set it back for a period of time, but that's good. The hose is good. You can see the hose flex easy and the cable flex easy, so that's good. So guys, we chased the CV axle to the transmission, which is gonna be right here. So we're gonna need 2 pry bar. We're gonna need one to go here. If you try one, it's gonna twist up in here and it's not gonna want to come out. So if you try one right here, through that hole right there, and another one at the top right here, it should come out easily. And also you want to set something underneath here to catch the oil or whatever, if anything at all, drain out from the transmission. Measure that oil, or if you get it in a clean container, you can put it back in it, or measure the oil and put new fluid in it, if whichever way you want to do it. Okay, so guys, we have that set up. We're gonna get our first one in here, and now I'm gonna get the second one.
tú le arreglaste el problema del vacuum by Fusion Pro.
So you can see it's draining, the fluid draining. Compressor won't let me be great, but you can see the fluid draining, so we're gonna let it drain some more. I will have the oil pan down here to catch it, so we can measure it and put some new fluids in it. So any how much fluid we take out, that's what we're gonna put back. Since I didn't see any leak from the transmission. So guys, we have a used one we're gonna put in. So guys, you want to put it in the hole and make sure once you put it in, you want to make sure the spline line up. Once the spline line up, and try to turn the wheel. If the other wheel start turning, then you know the spline line up for sure. And when I said spline, I'm talking about these grooves right here. They're on both sides of the transmission, of the axle. This side go in the wheel, and the other side go in the transmission. So basically, this is the old one. So guys, what you can use a rubber mallet, knock this side in, or you can just like this, and it will go in. It will snap in. So whichever way you choose. So you can put it in like that. Make sure it's all the way in and flush back there, where you're not seeing the, where you won't be able to see the transmission axle seal. All right. So once that's done, we're gonna get some brakes cleaner. We're gonna clean this part so we don't leave a mess back under there. And guys, this is the amount of fluid that came out, so I'm just gonna measure this and get some new fluid and throw in it to make sure that's good. Oh, quick tip: if you just jack up one side of the car and do it with one side of the wheel up in the air, you might get away without even need any fluid, because the fluid might not leak out, but it's level now, so that's why it leak out. And also there's a little metal thing that goes between there. Should have showed you earlier, but make sure it's there. You can see it right there. Once that's there, you're good. Bring this on the top. Alright, so since that's back in, what we're gonna do is catch the screws. Alright, so we got one in. We're gonna catch the other one. It's kind of hard, but we're gonna get it. So I had to use this to pry in there to get the bottom one. We're going to tighten those up. So guys, we're going to set this back in right here. That's good. I'm going to set this back. It's going to be our 10mm. So that's good as well. And this, I think we need to set this long way like that. Run this through. So guys, this is how you tighten it, the CV axle. These are the specs. So for the nut, so first part you want to tighten it to 111 foot-pound of torque. Then you, on the second part, you want to loosen it back to 40. You want to loosen it 5 degrees, 45 degrees, and then you want to tighten it 185 foot-pound of torque. So there you go. So guys, after you tighten this up, you want to double check your work, make sure everything is all nice and tight, everything that you take off. So everything look good. So what we're going to do, we're going to put on the tire and we're going to go for a test drive to make sure there's no more shaking. So guys, we take out less than a quart based on this, a little bit over a point, and a little bit over 16 ounce we take out of fluid. So we're just gonna get rid of this and clean this container and just put the same amount of fluid back in the transmission. So guys, if you look back here, you will see the oil cap for the transmission, and it also state that see, that's the oil cap right there, and it said GM HP CVT F only. So GM CVT transmission fluid only should be going in this. We're going to put a little bit over 6 ounces, and yeah guys, so take that out. The same container, I will try to leave a link in the description for the container I use. So guys, as you can see, this is the cap, so that's what you're gonna look for. Take that off, fold that up, and that's it. We're gonna just take that off, put it back, and then we're gonna go for a test drive. So guys, the 16 ounce is roughly half quart. So on the steering wheel, even though I didn't do it before drive, so you guys wouldn't see what I'm talking about, but once you drive in and you feel it, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It will vibrate like crazy. You press the gas, the steering wheel start going like this, the whole car front shaking like that. And once you let go of the gas, the shake and everything go away, the car drive normal. That's how you're gonna know the CV axle is bad. So that's it for this one guys. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and also thank you guys for your love and support, and I appreciate everybody that liked the video, and I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel even more. And like the video as well too. So yeah, and also leave a comment. I will try to get back to you. I try to answer a lot of comments. I probably just start doing like question and answering videos, because let me know if I should do those, because these comments are coming in a lot. So it's best to just do a video where I can comment on it, where I can comment on the comments, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, alright guys, peace out, see you next time.